think I hit it, didn't I? Not working. Alright, today we're going to do chuck steaks. These are chuck tender steaks. And this one is a top blade steak. A little reduced, I got to cook that up. So we're going to do that, and we're going to smother that with onions and gravy. Instead of the liver and onions that nobody likes. Alright, I got a bag full of flour here. We're going to season it with some garlic powder. Toss a little bit in there. Then I got some onion powder. Toss that in there. Then some seasoning salt. I'm not going to put any regular salt in there because obviously that's pretty salty. And some fresh black pepper. Mix that up. And that's going to coat your steaks, which is going to go in the oil that's already heating. I got that oil up at 300 degrees. Now I'm going to pour the flour here in this little pan. Alright. We got extra there because we're probably going to need it. You know, these chuck tender steaks can, well, they say tender steaks, but they can toughen up a little bit, but I think it'll be alright in there. What we do is just roll it in the flour. Get that all mixed in. You know, I need another plate. I'm going to do all of those. Some people like to pound these things out, flatten them out, and try and tender them up a little bit more, but I think they'll be just fine. And we're going to do the top blade steaks too. I've never really had top blade steaks, so I don't know how these are going to be. They're pretty thick. We'll check them out. No, I'm not throwing the packages on the floor. There's a garbage can right there. In case you were wondering. I am getting flour all over the place, but that's the joys of cooking. Alright, I guess I didn't need the extra flour, but we can save that for another dish or something. That oil's got to be hot. It's been in there quite a while, so we're just going to go ahead and throw these in there. I'm not going to get them all in there, but that's alright. want that a little bit hotter. I want to kind of cook them kind of fast. So I'm going to put that up to about 350. What we're going to do is just going to kind of brown it and crisp it. We got some onions in there ready to go. I probably should even raise it up a little bit more. I wanted to cook that a little hot. I thought 300 would be enough. Alright. We're going to go 380. I'm used to cooking the livers. This is a little bit different. We're going to cook those for a couple of minutes on each side, and I'm going to get back with you when these things are just about done. Okay, there we go. I just, those are probably about 3 minutes to 4 minutes on each side. I just gave them a flip. So I'm going to give those another 3 minutes, and I'll put the other two in there, and I will get back to you after that. Well, my camera cut off, so this is going to be part 2 of it. So, alright, I got all my steaks are done. Got the oil drained. Let me turn that water off. Alright, you don't want to clean your pan. You want that all them goodies down in there. I'm not going to make a slurry. You can buy the Heinz gravy, savory gravy stuff. This stuff is real good. I use it all the time. We're just going to pour that in there. See how thick and nice that gravy is. Get my fire up to about 230. I don't want to get it too hot anymore. So right now what we're going to do is just simmer everything. Throw another jar in there maybe. This stuff is so good. How nice and thick that is. Don't have to worry about mixing it or getting it too thick or too thin. It's there. What's that going to do? You're going to scrape up all those little goodies at the bottom of the pan. We all know that, right? Get that nice and good and mixed in. See them bits and pieces, they're coming up already. With a nice slow fire going like that, it's going to loosen all that stuff up at the bottom. I cut up an onion, and we're going to go ahead and toss that in there. Get that mixed up all in there. That's going to break down and release its goodies too. So what we're going to do, we're just going to get that coated. See that? Fold it up. All nice and good. I know these steaks are, you know, that pretty thick. No, it's not going to be too tough, I promise. Let it cook down into it. Once it cooks down, it's going to tender itself up. But you got to let it cook down. There, okay? Just let it cook down in there. Leave that in there. 230 degrees. I might turn it up or turn it down. We'll see how the, I got mushrooms here too. I'll put that in last. But we're going to cook this down. I got it at 230 degrees. We're going to cover it up. And I'll adjust my heat as it goes. If it's getting too hot, I'll turn it down. Too cold, I'll turn it up. I just want just a little bubble here and there, you know. You know. And that's probably going to go for a good hour, hour and a half. I want that meat to get tender. Alright, now I'm going to have to do a part 3 because this camera cuts off. It doesn't pause. It pauses, but it turns itself off. I don't know why. Alright, we'll be back when this is done. Okay, it's been a little over an hour. Right now I just want to show you how this is coming along. I got it at 200 degrees. I've been adjusting it up and down where I want to get it just a little bit of bubble here and there. And I just want that to simmer and get that meat nice and tender. So here, see how that bubbling in there like that? There go the meat. And we're just going to let that keep going, probably another hour. It's starting to tender up a little bit. But I don't want to keep taking the lid off it, so I just wanted to show you what it looked like. Mushrooms ain't in there yet. That'll be right at the end. I got some corn ready to go. Mashed potatoes is done. Biscuits are in the oven and almost time to eat. Be back in a little bit. Alright, well there you have it. Your steak, corn, mashed potatoes, biscuits, nice and tender and juicy. Like I said, keep that, cook it for a few hours on low in there. It'll be alright, it'll tender up. Time to eat. Thanks for watching.